Profile projector. As the name suggests, this machine will project the profile on a screen. So what will you do with that projection? You can measure the tiny measurements which cannot be measured. Say for example an angle. So the angle can be measured for degrees, minutes and even for seconds. This cannot be done by any other equipment. Similarly, the tiny lengths which cannot be measured by micrometer or vernier, something like the tip of a drill bit which cannot be measured by both of them, or the screw pitch height of a screw which cannot be measured by any other equipment. So such kind of measurements can be measured by this instrument. Now we'll see how to do that. First you need to on the machine, and then we need to place the specimen on the table, and then we have to on the light. There are two lights provided, one from the bottom and one from the back side, and then we need to move the wheels accordingly so that it will come on the screen. The sample should be visible on the screen, and once it's visible, then we will adjust the wheels very precisely to get the clear image. On the screen there are 8 lines provided, equal segments. So we need to place a one line on one side of the object which is now placed on the table, and then we need to rotate that particular line to align with the other side. So now here we are measuring the angle. After we place the line, and then we will press finish, and then we will press angle, so which means we are setting that particular line as the 0 datum. So then when we rotate this one, the screen, so that the particular same line will align with the other side of the object, so that will count the angle. So on the screen you can see there is something around 123 degree, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So this cover is provided to control the light. So we can control the light in case of any shiny objects. We need to control the light, so we can control it. There are switches provided. One is to provide light from the back side, one is to provide light from the bottom. We can on both the lights, or we can on any one of that, depend on our need. Now we will see how to measure the pitch height of a screw. So what we will do, we will place the screw on the table, and then we will project it on the screen by rotating the wheels. Until we get a clear picture on the screen, we will rotate it. Once we get a clear picture, we will move the table accordingly so that the center would touch a screw. So whichever the pitch we are going to measure, we will move accordingly. So in the screen you can see now it's in the center, and then you will fix that one as the 0, right? Once you fix that one as the 0, then you will rotate the wheel. In case if you are going to measure the pitch height, then you will move it in the Y direction. When you move it in the Y direction, you can see on the machine the Y values are changing, right? This wheel is provided in order to move it in the X direction, and this wheel is provided to move in the Y direction. You can see from the screen as well, and you can see from the values on the other screen also. We have to move the image so that the top part of a screw is aligned with the center in the image, and then we will press finish to make it as the 0, and then we will move the image until that 0 point reaches the bottom. So this movement will give you the pitch height. Similar thing is applicable for pitch length also. You place the object, bring the image on the screen very clearly, fix a point, that is your start point, and make it as 0. Then move to the other whichever the point which you need to measure the length. And by this way you will measure the length of object which does not have a smooth surface, which could be measured by either vernier caliper or micrometer screw gauge.